KJ Corder from downtown drains it. KJ Corder, a big bucket, and the Nighthawks take the lead. Ball's knocked away, picked up by Braylon Steen. Steen all the way home with the monster jam. Ricks long three, got it! Jarvis Ricks with the clutch basket. We're tied here at Champion Christian. Long three, Willett got it! Logan Willett ties the game with a tray. Live from Arkansas State University Mid South in West Memphis, this is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports, broadcasting live worldwide at XZeroSports.com. Alongside Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. Tonight, the Nighthawks on the road at ASU-Mid South, coming off of a big win earlier this week against Central Baptist College and looking to make it 2 in a row. We're joined here at ASU-Mid South in the doghouse and looking forward to some big action here between the Nighthawks and the Greyhounds. We'll take Connor Martinez will be joining us on camera this evening, and we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this with the start of tonight's action. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Hi, we're the new guy, and just like your athlete, we're looking to be the next rising star here in Arkansas. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/XZeroSports. Follow us on Twitter @XZeroSports, and together we can bring the next generation of Arkansas sports to the communities we all call home. Did you miss part of the broadcast? Do you like what you hear and want to share it with your friends? You can catch this broadcast in its entirety online at XZeroSports.com.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
Here in Arkansas, our greatest resource isn't chicken or rice, cattle or cotton. It's youth. And in Central Arkansas, we're brimming with it. And that's the reason we started XZero Sports, to bring sports broadcast media coverage to all communities, not just the big ones. Learn more about our mission and our journey at XZeroSports.com.
At XZero Sports, we are the next generation of Arkansas sports. We've broken the boundaries set by TV and radio to offer a cost-free way to catch your favorite games from anywhere in the world. No paywalls, just sports. From local youth organizations to adult athletic leagues and everything in between, we're creating a world where all athletes can be heard. Follow our journey online at XZeroSports.com.
Do you want to relive the biggest moments from today's game? How about give the gift of sports with an audio copy of today's broadcast? They make great gifts and can ensure your athletes' memories last a lifetime. For more information, call Mark Oliver at 501-617-4106 or find us online at XZeroSports.com.
You're listening to XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports, broadcasting live worldwide at XZeroSports.com. Back here at Arkansas State University Mid-South alongside Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. The Nighthawks get set for action after the long road trip up to Northeast Arkansas this evening. The Nighthawks coming off a big win earlier this week at home against Central Baptist College. But for the Nighthawks, it's the 5th road game in 6 games. We're joined by Nathan Looper. Nathan, tonight's game, a rematch of a game earlier this season. The Nighthawks were just fresh. I believe it was one of the first games of the season. I think it was the second game overall of the season. The Nighthawks fell to the Greyhounds then, but this is a much different team today.
It sure is. They came. This game wasn't even scheduled early on in the year. It just kind of happened that a team fell out of the tournament, and they called Coach Hudnall, and he said, sure, I'll get a couple extra games in for my team. And it was probably a valuable experience. I mean, just to get to play some really top-quality teams to start off, kind of see where they were. and now they get a chance to come back and redeem themselves. Obviously, a much more cohesive unit. Big win last week against Central Baptist, so we'll see what the Nighthawks can bring to the table tonight.
They're announcing the starting lineups for each team tonight. And as we join you live from ASU-Mid South, we'd love to say hello to everybody tuning into tonight's broadcast live on XZeroSports.com and on YouTube. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by the following National Park Nighthawks sponsors: Hot Springs Baptist Church, Child Care Aware, Diamond Gymnastics, Levi Physical Therapy, and the NPC Foundation. Your starting five for the National Park Nighthawks tonight: number 2, Seth Duke. Number 4, Clyde Ricks. Number 12, Lowell Washington. Number 13, KJ Corder. And number 24, Braylon Steen. They're introducing the starting five for the Greyhounds right now. Starting lineup will be sophomore guard number 10, D. Montgomery. Sophomore guard number 12, Taranda Smith. Sophomore forward number 13, Trevor Banks. Sophomore guard number 23, Monty Randall. And rounding out the starting five, sophomore forward KJ Patrick. So for the Greyhounds, Montgomery, Smith, Banks, Randall, and Patrick. And for the Nighthawks, it'll be Duke, Ricks, Lowell, Corder, and Steen. Braylon Steen awaits at midcourt. He'll be facing off against Trevor Banks of the ASU-Mid South Greyhounds. We're ready for tip-off here. And we'd love to thank you for tuning into this broadcast here tonight. The officials are getting set for game time here. Bringing out the game ball to midcourt. Here's the tip. And we're underway. It's controlled by ASU-Mid South. D. Montgomery controls the tip into the front court quickly. Come the Greyhounds. Top of the key. Long three on its way. Taranda Smith's shot doesn't fall. Lowell Washington, the first rebound of the game. So Seth Duke over to Lowell Washington into the front court for National Park College. They find KJ Corder at the top of the key. Now Lowell Washington. Long three on its way for Lowell. Off the mark. Here come the Greyhounds in transition. Rebound goes to D. Montgomery. Little floater. And now inside move laid up off the glass. Monty Randall, the first 2 points of the game. It's a 2-0 lead for ASU-Mid South. Clyde Ricks, top of the key for National Park, looking for something off that screen from Seth Duke. It's knocked away out of bounds. It'll stay with National Park College, but the defense of ASU-Mid South, they've come out locked and loaded here in the first half. 19:04 to play in the first half as Clyde Ricks finds KJ Corder out on the far wing. Corder guarded heavily by Monty Randall. Finds it down low, Lowell Washington. Washington out to Clyde Ricks. Takes a wide open three. Got it! Clyde Ricks gives National Park its first lead of the game with a big tray. Coming the other way, shot doesn't fall. There's a tie-up for it, and there's going to be a whistle blown. This one's called against Braylon Steen. Or excuse me, no, this one will be called against ASU-Mid South. Nathan, you see who that was that they called it on? I believe it was number 13, Trevor Banks. National Park basketball leading 3-2, 18:28 to play in the first half. KJ Corder finds Lowell Washington, jumps in on the perimeter, kicks it out to Ricks. Clyde Ricks owns the lone points, and there's a push foul. It's charged against ASU-Mid South. D. Montgomery will pick up the personal. So 2 fouls quickly for ASU-Mid South. Set to inbound to the Nighthawks. Clyde Ricks gets it in. And now over to KJ Corder. Corder, little spin move, has an opportunity, kicks it out, but no man is there. It's picked up by Monty Randall. Fast break opportunity. Alley-oop pass. Alley-oop is up and in. Trevor Banks puts it in for 2, and that gives the Greyhounds the lead back 4-3. 18 minutes to play here in the first half. The Nighthawks neck and neck with the Greyhounds here. Lowell Washington pull up 3, won't go, and Trevor Banks comes up with the big rebound. Coming the other way, D. Montgomery calling the shots at the top of the key for ASU Mid South. They get it in down low, KJ Patrick, and there's a whistle and a foul. It'll be ASU basketball. Foul is charged against KJ Corder. So KJ Corder picks up the personal. Here's the inbound, and it is knocked away, and it's controlled by the Nighthawks. Right place at the right time for Lowell Washington. Seth Duke makes his way across the timeline for National Park College, trailing 4-3. Long 3 on its way. Braylon Steen knocks it down for 3. So a couple of big trays have the Nighthawks back in the lead, 6-4 over the host Greyhounds. First points of the night for number 24, Braylon Steen. And now a big bucket there. A three-pointer coming down for ASU Mid South. 7-6 Greyhounds. The ball is fed over to Lowell Washington into the front court here. Out to Duke. Duke thought about the pull-up jumper. Washington thought about it. He's going to be whistled for the travel call. So it goes over to ASU Mid South. Seven to 6, the Greyhounds lead. 16:45 to play in the first half. Down low is Monty Randall. Behind the back over to KJ Patrick. And now long 3 on its way for Montgomery. Won't fall. Picked up by Patrick on the rebound. Montgomery guarded by Clyde Ricks. Now we've got a whistle and an offensive foul off the ball. Clyde Ricks brings it in for the Nighthawks. 1-point ball game here. 16:27 to play in the first. Seth Duke guarded heavily. Bounce pass over to KJ Corder. Corder puts it up off the rim, controlled by the Nighthawks. Duke stutter step, puts up a floater. It's good. Lead goes back the other way to National Park. It's 8-7. The Greyhounds looking to slow things down a little bit. D. Montgomery into the front court, guarded against the defensive mastermind in Clyde Ricks. Down low, packs back up to Montgomery, now inside to Patrick. Patrick in traffic, puts it up and in for 2. Big bucket there for KJ Patrick. We've got a timeout down on the floor. We'll take it with him. It's 9-8 ASU Mid South. We're back after this. It's National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Here in Arkansas, our greatest resource isn't chicken or rice, cattle or cotton. It's youth. And in Central Arkansas, we're brimming with it. And that's the reason we started XZero Sports, to bring sports broadcast media coverage to all communities, not just the big ones. Learn more about our mission and our journey at XZeroSports.com. You're listening to XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports, broadcasting live worldwide at XZeroSports.com. 9-8, National Park trails here in the first half from ASU Mid South in West Memphis. Alongside Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. Into the front court come the Nighthawks. Clyde Ricks, bounce pass inside Seth Duke. Duke over to Braylon Steen. A long 3 off the mark, no good. KJ Corder, the rebound, the tip in, it's good. Great play there by number 13 to find his first 2 points of the night. And back and forth we go. 10-9, National Park on top. 15:07 to play.
On the boards for the Nighthawks. He's always there to collect the rebound.
Long three-pointer on its way. Off the mark as Randall's shot doesn't fall. Now up in traffic. The putback good for KJ Patrick. It's an 11-10 ball game. ASU Mid South regains the lead. Patrick, 4 points here in the first half. Into the front court, Washington finds KJ Corder down low on the wing. Corder drives in, puts a shot up in traffic. He'll draw the foul. KJ Corder. He's done that move right there so many times this season. It's Starting to turn into his bread and butter. A 1-point game, 14:36 to play in the first half. KJ Quarter at the line. First free throw, no good. Substitution coming in for National Park College. The first action of Mr. Jarvis Ricks. Welcome back, Jarvis. Jarvis didn't play in Tuesday's game due to illness. Back on the court. Always happy to see number 1 on the court, especially when he's joined by number 4. Both the Ricks boys make for a great defensive equation. So tie game here. 11-11. 14:28 to play. Down low come the Greyhounds. They thread it around Montgomery. Down low to Cole. Jarrett Cole takes a long 3. Off the mark, no good. KJ Quarter picks up the rebound. And with a tie ball game, the Nighthawks looking for the lead here. Finds Steen. Pull-up jumper and a travel call. An unfortunate turnover there. And that gives it back to the boys in red and white. So far, a pretty evenly matched ball game in this one, Nathan.
Yeah, it is. Obviously, these teams are pretty well matched.
Down low coming the other way. Monty Randall on the far wing. Gets it out to Montgomery. Montgomery, long 3 from downtown. He drains it. So that's a big bucket there to help try to cushion the lead for ASU-Mid South. The lead is 3, 14-11. Lowell Washington, bounce pass, inside Quarter, in traffic, puts a shot up, can't fall, gets his own rebound, puts back the floater, Steen tries to tip it in, and he draws the foul. So Braylon Steen will go to the line to shoot 2 for National Park College.
Good job early on the offensive boards for the Nighthawks.
Braylon Steen at the line here. Free throw up and rolls off, no good. Second attempt coming now from Braylon Steen. It's good. Braylon Steen, 4 points on the night for the Nighthawks. He leads the Nighthawks in scorers. He's tied for the overall scoring lead tonight. 14-12. Is down low, a long 3 on its way from Jarrett Cole. It's good. So the lead is 5 for the Mid-South Greyhounds. Lowell Washington looking to shrink it right here in traffic. He's going to draw the foul, and the Nighthawks will settle for free throws to try to chip back into this thing here.
That's 5 fouls already for the ASU Greyhounds.
Lowell Washington at the line to shoot 2. First free throw off the mark, no good. Lowell Washington will get one more opportunity here. Second free throw does not fall. So it's a 5-point lead for the Greyhounds. Coming the other way, 17-12. 13 minutes remain here in the first half. Jarrett Cole across the way finds Montgomery. He's swarmed. And now Monty Randall inside. Little floater. Off the rim, no good. There's another big rebound for number 13, KJ Quarter. Quarter turns on the boosters. Bounce past Washington. And he's blocked. Big block there from D. Montgomery. He's got the rebound. And coming the other way, Jarrett Cole, the layup. And it's in. Washington is not denied very often. That was the rare exception.
It's a great defensive play.
19-12, a 7-point lead, the biggest of the night for ASU Mid South. Jarvis Ricks drives inside, kicks it out to Clyde Ricks, who jumps, takes a long 3, got it. Clyde Ricks, that's his second tray of the game, and that pulls the Nighthawks within 4. Long 3 coming the other way, it won't go. Rebound Braylon Steen. The Nighthawks looking to catch back up here.
Lowell got a piece of that one.
Jarvis Ricks, pull up, long 3, off the rim, no good. It's Greyhounds basketball. There's Clyde Ricks in the face of D. Montgomery. Little floater assist there. There's a foul, and the shot will count. The bucket for Trevor Banks is good. 4 points tonight for Trevor Banks. And at the line will be Banks for the and one. Banks free throw on its way, good. 7-point lead. And now for the first time tonight, we'll see Weston Church check in, our featured Nighthawk player of the game, Weston Church. A lot of Weston Church fans watching the broadcast tonight. Guess what? His interview coming up in the halftime segment of tonight's broadcast. Errant pass picked up by Cole and threaded around. Now stolen away by Steen. Got it over to Quarter. There's a mismatch. Over to Steen. Lays it up and off the glass in for two. Quarter and Steen made that one look easy. 11:22 to play here in the first half of action from ASU-Mid South. It's 22-17. An uncontested dunk does not fall for Cameron Rose. Jarvis Ricks with the board. Little finesse move as Ricks bounces it to Church. Church for three. Off the rim, no good. Jarvis Ricks is there with the rebound to keep it for the Nighthawks. Down low, Clyde Ricks. Ricks comes up with it. Swarmed, finds Steen. Long three, got it! Braylon Steen pulls the Nighthawks within two. 5-0 run for the Nighthawks after trailing 7 here in the first half. That one's going to go off of a Nighthawk, and it will stay with the Greyhounds.
Good defense by Steen.
Substitution coming in for the Greyhounds. Keyshawn Davis, the sophomore forward, will check in. It looks like we've got a timeout down on the floor. We'll take it with them. 2-point game. The Nighthawks trail by 2. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
Back in action here at ASU-Mid South alongside Nathan Looper. I'm Mark Oliver. Connor Martinez on camera with us this evening. Good evening, and thank you for joining us here on the road from West Memphis. National Park trailing 22-20, and it's Greyhounds basketball here. Ball nearly knocked away. Jarrett Cole comes up with it here in the front court. They're going to slow things down out to D. Montgomery at the top of the key. Montgomery threads it in, inside, shot too short, picked up by Banks, and it's stolen away. Jarvis Ricks comes up with the rock, and the Nighthawks looking to tie it up here. Jarvis Ricks into the front court, finesse move, lays it up off the glass, a little bit too hard, won't fall. Keyshawn Davis with the rebound. Pass to D. Montgomery. The alley-oop is in for two. A great play made. That moves the lead to 4 for the Greyhounds.
Really athletic maneuver by Montgomery.
10 minutes to play in the first half. I'm going to tell you this one right now, Nathan. This one's going to come down to stamina.
Oh, yeah.
These two teams running and gunning. A lot of basketball to be played in this one. Quarter, hands off to Steen. The swarm is on. Let's try to get away to Clyde Ricks. Ricks has done very well from beyond the arc. There's Braylon Steen as he lays one in for 2. Braylon Steen coming in with the finisher. Not afraid to get his hands dirty, get low.
Good pass underneath from Ricks.
9:33 to play in the first half. It's 24-22. Greyhounds by a couple as Banks kicks it out to Montgomery at the top of the key. Montgomery drives in, coughs up the rock. It's picked up, and a shot put up, and the shot counts for Keyshawn Davis. Davis was just trying to go up to get the loose ball out of the air. He plucked it up, put a shot up, and now he's going to go to the line for the and one. Clyde Ricks is going to take a seat. Seth Duke comes in to replace him. On the floor for the Nighthawks, Quarter, Duke, Church, Jarvis Ricks, and Braylon Steen. Free throw no good.
Another foul call.
And another foul called. This one's charged against Jarrett Cole of ASU-Mid South. 9:20 to play in the first half. It's 26-22. Now it looks like we've got another timeout down on the floor here, so we'll take a quick break. We're back after this. This is National Park Basketball on XZeroSports.com.
At XZero Sports, we are the next generation of Arkansas sports. We've broken the boundaries set by TV and radio to offer a cost-free way to catch your favorite games from anywhere in the world. No paywalls, just sports. From local youth organizations to adult athletic leagues and everything in between, we're creating a world where all athletes can be heard. Follow our journey online at XZeroSports.com.
Back here at ASU-Mid South alongside Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. Coming out of the timeout, it's Nighthawks basketball as Weston Church trades off with KJ Corder. Corder, cross court to Church, inside Corder. Corder, a spin move, and Steen comes up with the board. In traffic, the shot is up. They're still fighting for it. And finally coming up with it, Trevor Banks of ASU-Mid South. Nothing going offensively there for the Nighthawks. Here comes Shahid Hulk, who enters the game after the timeout. Hulk wears number 5, stands near the top of the key. Finds Jarrett Cole. Cole thought about the 3, trades off with Hulk. Passes inside, and they'll move it around. Now, a long 3 from Jarrett Cole, nothing but net. And that's going to extend the lead for the Greyhounds. The lead is back to 7. So the Nighthawks pulled within 2, and now it's a 5-0 run for the Greyhounds. 29-22, 8:27 to play. Here come the Nighthawks. Braylon Steen inside, in traffic. He's going to draw the foul. The Nighthawks okay with those moves, and you can tell the team is getting pretty gassed early in the first half here. Both teams, to be fair. But this is an opportunity to stop the clock, slow things down. Braylon Steen did that one for his team to give them a much-needed breather. Steen can handle it from the free throw line. First free throw, up and in for Braylon Steen. It's a 6-point game. 8:23 to play in the first half. Steen awaiting his second opportunity. Shot is up, shot is good. Lead back to 5 for the ASU-Mid South Greyhounds. Hulk into the front court as he kicks it off and over to Monty Randall. Inside pass, turn, shot. Keyshawn Davis puts it in for 2. We've seen that exact play multiple times here tonight.
Yeah, we have.
Where that inside paint man just puts up a floater and knocks it down. 31-24. Weston Church for 3. Take me to church. Our featured Nighthawk player of the game drains one from downtown. Lead down to 4 here as Banks kicks it out to Hulk and around the way. Randall shot up in traffic. He's going to draw the foul. The shot's going to count.
KJ wasn't happy with himself on that foul. He immediately regretted that attempt to block whenever he got the foul call.
33-27. Randall at the line for the and 1. Logan Willett checks in for National Park College, his first action tonight. And on the floor for National Park will be Jarvis Ricks, Braylon Steen, Logan Willett, Weston Church, and Seth Duke. At the line, the and 1 no good, but he'll get his own rebound. That's Monty Randall down on the near wing. Trades off with Hulk, and now inside, little floater. There it is once again, Keyshawn Davis. We just talked about it, and they made it happen just once again there. 35-27, the lead is 8 for the Greyhounds. Jarvis Ricks into the front court, guarded by Cole, finds Logan Willett. Here's the screen. Willett, nothing going there, finds Braylon Steen, turns, puts up a shot for 3, won't go. Hulk gets a rebound. Here come the Greyhounds coming the other way. Down low, Jarrett Cole. Little pull-up jumper from the paint, won't fall. Willett reels in the rebound now. Fast break opportunity. Ricks down low, draws the foul. So now Jarvis Ricks will go to the line. And if there's one thing the Nighthawks are doing, they may not be necessarily tiring out the Greyhounds here, but they're certainly getting them into foul trouble.
Yeah, they're already in the bonus.
Jarrett Cole picks up his second personal. And what we've seen out of Cole so far tonight is he's pretty good from beyond the arc. A lot of basketball to be played in this one. Those fouls may count later on.
Yeah, and these free throws are going to add up for the Nighthawks if they can capitalize and hit their free throws.
The lead is 7 for the Greyhounds. 35-28. Lowell Washington's going to check back in alongside Clyde Ricks. Steen and Duke take a seat. And at the line, Jarvis Ricks Job well done as he sinks both of his free throws.
He doesn't look rusty at all.
35-29. Inside, Davis tries the dunk.
Way to contest that, though, from Church.
There's going to be a foul called there. Is that Weston Church signaled with it?
I believe that's who they got.
Keyshawn Davis will be at the line to shoot 2 there. And it's the second time tonight the Greyhounds have tried to go up for a dunk and just haven't been able to capitalize here. Davis' first free throw won't fall.
And that foul just paid off because they at least lost 1 point.
Absolutely. Davis, second attempt, no good. Weston Church with the rebound over to Clyde Ricks. Here come the Nighthawks into the front court. Ricks to Church. Now they'll move it back around to the top of the key. Clyde Ricks. In his face is D. Montgomery. They'll move it around. Weston Church to Jarvis Ricks. That defense stifling. Coming in from the Greyhounds. Jarvis Ricks, little finesse move. Looks to create space. Kicks it out. Church dives in. No space there. Shot clock down to 7. Washington is shot up in traffic.
Another foul call. Oh, they called
this one is charge against Washington. Not happy with it. A bad break there. Dusty Kesterson's going to check in place of Washington there. 6:24 to play in the first half. It's 35-29. Into the front court. Here come the Greyhounds. Montgomery at the top of the key. Takes a shot from downtown, and he sinks it. That's a big bucket for Montgomery. He's done very well. That's his third 3 tonight. Lead is 9 as Clyde Ricks shakes a man. Gets past another. Puts a shot up in traffic. It's blocked. He'll get an offensive board. Willett trapped. Kicks it out to Jarvis Ricks. They'll reset. Ricks guarded by Montgomery, trying to bring a teammate up for some help here. Gets Willett with the screen. That allows Jarvis to get away. Inside, Jarvis. Shot blocked away, but there's a foul. Goaltending is the call, so that bucket will count. Lead down to 7. 5:43 to play. D. Montgomery across the timeline. Finds a man down low in Terica Smith. Ball knocked away. Here comes the offensive opportunity. Jarvis Ricks to the hole. Won't go. Shot picked up by Banks. Montgomery now coming the other way. They're trying to reset on defense. They kick it in down low, and the bucket is in for 2. Tarandis Smith. 9-point lead once again at 5:12 to play in the first half. Clyde Ricks into the front court. Willett for 3. Got it! Logan Willett loves to shoot the tray, and that one really bailing out his team here. 5 minutes left here in the first half. As Montgomery trades off, now a wide open 3. Terica Smith, shot won't fall. Church getting a big hand on it. And here's big man number 10 making his way across the court for the Nighthawks. What a big takeaway there.
It was a great job at Church.
Jarvis Ricks maintains the rock down here on the near wing. He'll trade off with Church at the top of the key. Church and Ricks looking to set something up here offensively, trailing by 6. Long 3 on its way. Jarvis Ricks, shot won't fall. Trevor Banks, another big board. The Greyhounds looking to move the ball here down low. Smith kicks it out wide. Picked up by Tarandis Smith. And they'll move it around here.
There's that inside move.
Yep, there it is right there, Davis. And Davis is going to put it up and in for 2. Drawn up just like they pictured it. It's an 8-point lead once again for the Greyhounds. 4 minutes remain here in the first half. Jarvis Ricks tries to signal Kesterson to help give him some love on that far wing. Ricks trades off with Dusty. And now the ball is knocked away. It's picked up, stolen away. The slam home from Tarandis Smith for 2. Timeout on the floor. Coach Hudnall wants a moment with his team, trailing by 10. It's 34-44. And we're back after this. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
Coming out of the timeout, it's a 10-point ball game. The ASU-Mid South Greyhounds slowly pulling away here in the first half, late 3:44 remaining. Alongside Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. Good evening. Thank you for joining us on XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. Ball inbounded from Ricks to Ricks, and now they're just trying to get away from it out of the backcourt here. Clyde Ricks finds Seth Duke. They make it across the timeline finally, and then down low, little alley-oop pass. Won't go, but Braylon Steen's got a wide-open three, and it sails right into the hands of the defender. Seth Duke tips it up. Ricks behind the back.
Pass.
Quarter for the finisher. That was exactly what the Nighthawks needed to get back into the swing of things. Lead back to 8. The Greyhounds have it. Montgomery trades off. Long three on its way. The shot doesn't fall for Taranda Smith. Big rebound for the Hawks. Here comes National Park out to Ricks, and a charge foul. They're going to get Clyde Ricks with the shove. That'll be 7 fouls for the Nighthawks so far in this one. 3:04 to play. It's 44-36. The Nighthawks look like they had a good break going there, but that's the second charge we've seen offensively from National Park.
Yeah, Coach Hudnall telling them to slow down.
Wide open, Keyshawn Davis uncontested. He'll bring it back to a double-digit lead. Coach Hudnall not happy with the breakdown in defense there. Jarvis Ricks across the timeline for National Park finds Steen. Steen drives in, puts up a floater a little bit too hard, it won't go. Rebound, Taranda Smith. Here come the Greyhounds. Taranda Smith brings it home, off the glass, gets his own board, and throws it out of bounds. It's last touched by Braylon Steen. 2:26 to play in the first half. This one started off at lightning speed. Back and forth they traded leads. And now the Greyhounds have finally found their spark. Inbounds, long three on its way, and off the mark, no good. Cross-court pass all alone, down to Seth Duke. Duke lays it up, and off the glass for 2. The Nighthawks finding what works best for them there. Lead is 8 once again. 2:07 to play. They get it inside. Guess who? Keyshawn Davis. Dangerous from right there in the center of the court. But once again, they allow the basket there. The lead is 10. Clyde Ricks over to Jarvis Ricks. National Park looking for a breather here. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Taricus Smith. Substitution now. Clyde Ricks takes a seat. Logan Willett re-enters the game. On the floor for National Park, Steen, Duke, Corder, Willett, and Jarvis Ricks. Ricks inbounds, finds Duke. 1:48 to play. Inside, Steen turns, dribbles, puts up a shot in traffic. A little bit too hard. A couple of shots there for Steen just not falling. Big turnovers over to the Greyhounds. Inside, Davis kicks it out. They'll wheel it around here. And there's Smith. We've got a foul. Charge foul against the Greyhounds, and it goes back to the Nighthawks. 1:25 remaining. The Nighthawks looking to close the gap as much as they can before the end of the first half here. Coach Hudnall will certainly have some words of wisdom for his team coming up in the break. Jarvis Ricks kicked out. Willett, long three, got it. Logan Willett, his second tray of the game. That was a big bucket.
They need this big defensive stop here.
Inside, they feed Davis, and the Beast delivers. Davis, so successful from right there. It's like a hot spot for him.
It's just automatic.
50-41. The Nighthawks trail by 9. They get it out to Corder, and now Steen. Down low, Seth Duke looks to work some magic here. Pull up, over to Steen. Pull up jumper, off the mark, no good. Steen, ice cold, as the ball is picked up by Logan Willett coming the other way. Offensive mismatch, out to KJ Corder. Corder drives in, over a man, puts it up and in for 2. 25 seconds left, it's a 7-point game. The Greyhounds wanting to slow things down here.
Last shot here.
Montgomery wants to hold, and he can. 15 seconds and counting. Great ball game so far here from ASU-Mid South in West Memphis. 5 seconds left. Montgomery starts his drive. Kicks it in down low. Davis at the buzzer. No. We've reached the end of the first half of action from ASU-Mid South in West Memphis. And at the break, it's the Greyhounds 50, National Park 43. We're back after this. Coming up in the halftime segment of tonight's broadcast, our interview with featured player Weston Church, and first half stats coming your way next. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. We're looking to be the next rising star here in Arkansas. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/XZero Sports. Follow us on Twitter @XZero Sports. And together, we can bring the next generation of Arkansas sports to the communities we all call home. Did you miss part of the broadcast? Do you like what you hear and want to share it with your friends? You can catch this broadcast in its entirety online at XZeroSports.com.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
Here in Arkansas, our greatest resource isn't chicken or rice, cattle or cotton. It's youth. And in Central Arkansas, we're brimming with it. And that's the reason we started XZero Sports, to bring sports broadcast media coverage to all communities, not just the big ones. Learn more about our mission and our journey at XZeroSports.com.
At XZero Sports, we are the next generation of Arkansas sports. We've broken the boundaries set by TV and radio to offer a cost-free way to catch your favorite games from anywhere in the world. No paywalls, just sports. From local youth organizations to adult athletic leagues and everything in between, we're creating a world where all athletes can be heard. Follow our journey online at XZeroSports.com.
Do you want to relive the biggest moments from today's game? How about give the gift of sports with an audio copy of today's broadcast? They make great gifts and can ensure your athletes' memories last a lifetime. For more information, call Mark Oliver at 501-617-4106 or find us online at XZeroSports.com.
You're listening to XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. Broadcasting live worldwide at XZeroSports.com. Oh, yeah. Halftime from Arkansas State University Mid South here in West Memphis alongside Nathan Looper. I'm Mark Oliver. At the break, it's ASU-Mid South 50, National Park College 43. Good evening. We're live here from the top of the doghouse in West Memphis. And it's time now for our featured Nighthawk player of tonight's game. Tonight we have the pleasure of featuring number 10, Weston Church. Church has been on fire over the past couple of games, really coming into his element, whether it's beyond the three-point line or if it's dishing it out to his team to make them successful. Number 10 is committed to making his first year at National Park and the team's first year at National Park the best year ever. Congratulations to our featured Nighthawk player of the game, Mr. Weston Church. Down here on the court with our featured Nighthawk player of the game, we're here with Weston Church. Weston, the first-year Nighthawks underway in a great season so far. Tell us a little bit about your story. What got you here? A boy from Pea Ridge making his way to Garland County and wanting to help start a first-year program here at National Park College.
Right. Well, my senior year, I tore my ACL, and then I only played like half my senior year, and I saw that Seth Duke was actually coming to National Park. So I got a call from Coach Hudnall, and he said, I'd love to have you. So I was like, well, I'll come. It'll be a great opportunity to start a new program. First year program, be great. great opportunity.
A second chance to continue your basketball career as well. So coming in, first year program, you guys just a ragtag bunch of people gathered from all across the state, but you've come together, and you play pretty well. So tell me a little bit about the chemistry and some of the players on the team you feel closest to on the floor.
Right, we've meshed perfectly. Like at the beginning of the season, it was a little rough, but now we've all gotten to know each other, and I mean, I'm really close with everyone. Mainly my three, Seth, KJ, and Logan. We're all close though. I mean, not one person more than the other.
Here in January and February, you guys have had a lot of challenges, long road trips and big wins over tough opponents. Tonight you've got a tough opponent on the floor. You're on the road here at ASU-Mid South. This team has been rolling pretty well over the past few weeks. How do you guys get it done tonight?
We just got to play together. We got to do everything perfectly. We got to block out. We got to hit our shots. No extra chances for the other team. And I think it'll go our way if we do all that.
Want to talk about a performance that you had specifically. We're going back to the last couple of games. You've really come on fire lately here, able to drain it from beyond the arc, and then last game kind of dishing it off and sharing the wealth a little bit. A lot of assists there. I saw you hooking up with KJ Quarter a lot in that big win. Tell me a little bit about some of the leadership that you bring to the floor to help your team out and help them be successful.
Well, Coach Hudnall is fine. He's given me the opportunity to come in, and I'm giving him whatever I can. I'm just doing whatever he needs me to do, and that's all I can do for him.
Weston, congratulations. Is there anyone you'd like to say hello to who may be watching tonight?
Hi to my parents and my girlfriend.
Very good. Thank you, Weston. Congratulations. Go Nighthawks.
Thank you.
Weston Church, your featured Nighthawk player of tonight's game. And I love Weston's story, Nathan, because, not being able to get the senior season that he wanted in high school and getting the opportunity to play. And he gets to come to a school where he knows he's going to get playing time. He knows he's going to play an important role in creating something brand new in Hot Springs, a first-year program, laying that groundwork, and he has done just that. As the season goes on, number 10 continues to get better and better.
Yeah, he is one of those guys that, he is out there 100% hustle all the time, always looking for rebounds, and he's a shooter too. And I thought it was interesting. That's the first time I've heard him say that Seth Duke was one of the reasons he came out here to National Park. So it kind of shows you the power of, these relationships these kids make over playing each other. And Seth Duke, obviously from Gravette and Pea Ridge, are close together. So it's a pretty neat little story there to have a couple of rivals come together to play for the Nighthawks.
50-43, about 3 minutes away here from the second half of action. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have some first half stats to bring your way. But at the break, it's 50-43. The Greyhounds lead by 7. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge, XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
At XZero Sports, we are the next generation of Arkansas sports. We've broken the boundaries set by TV and radio to offer a cost-free way to catch your favorite games from anywhere in the world. No paywalls, just sports. From local youth organizations to adult athletic leagues and everything in between, we're creating a world where all athletes can be heard. Follow our journey online at XZeroSports.com.
Back here in the doghouse at ASU-Mid South alongside Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. Back and forth contest in this one. It's been a great game so far. The Greyhounds lead 50-43 at the halftime break. And Weston Church said in that interview, Nathan, says we've got to play perfect basketball tonight. The Nighthawks have been a little bit less than perfect, maybe 7 points less than perfect so far tonight. Tell me a little bit about how that first half shaped up for each team.
Yeah, it's definitely been a back and forth team. Back and forth. Obviously, both of these teams are very athletic. They like to run the floor. Nighthawks just coming up a little short in the first half. But Braylon Steen's leading the Nighthawks again with 13 points. He's got a few rebounds. KJ Corder with 7 right behind him. Logan Willett with 6. Clyde Ricks with 6. Jarvis Ricks and Seth Duke both with 4. And Weston Church, our featured player of the game, has 3. And for the Greyhounds, their leading scorer is Keyshawn Davis, the big guy in the middle. He's hit just about everything, and so they got to figure out a way to get in front of him and stop him from getting those easy shots, because it's obvious that he's automatic from there. He's got that shot down.
Yeah, when you start thinking about keys to the second half, what can the Nighthawks do that they didn't do in the first half? That's it right there, Keyshawn Davis. Doesn't really have to do much. He can just stand still, but when he gets that rock in his hands, he can put it up, and he's dangerous from right there. That's something the Nighthawks haven't been used to, of course, in the last game earlier this week, getting the big win over Central Baptist, but they were shredded from beyond the arc, and now they're shredded from the inside tonight. So if they're able to just kind of put that together, and now that I think that they just have an extended time period with Coach Hudnall, I believe that he's going to help get them on the right path, and I think we're in for an exciting second half of action here on the road. The Nighthawks, like we said, this is their 5th road game in 6 games, and they're looking for their 4th win out of the 5. So it's a big game here. They come off of a big win at home on Tuesday, a game here, and then they'll go on the road Saturday across the way to Oklahoma to take on Rhema Bible College. So, the ride continues for the Nighthawks here deep into the heart of February.
Yeah, it's going to be, they're going to be glad to have these road trips out of the way. They finished with three home games, and that's a good way for the first season, of basketball at National Park to get to play the last 3 at home and get the fans to kind of see them and see how they progressed over the season. So should be good. Hopefully we'll get a good second half here. I'm sure Coach Hudnall had some keys to shutting down that easy middle bucket, so we'll see. And they've just got to, like I said, rebound. Got to rebound, and anything that's missed, they've got to grab it.
We'll take a break here, just minutes away from the second half of action here in West Memphis. Thank you for tuning in to the broadcast tonight. He's Nathan Looper. I'm Mark Oliver. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Hi, we're the new guy, and just like your athlete, we're looking to be the next rising star here in Arkansas. Like us on Facebook, Facebook.com/XZero Sports. Follow us on Twitter @XZero Sports, and together we can bring the next generation of Arkansas sports to the communities we all call home. Did you miss part of the broadcast? Do you like what you hear and want to share it with your friends? You can catch this broadcast in its entirety online at XZeroSports.com.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
Here in Arkansas, our greatest resource isn't chicken or rice, cattle or cotton. It's youth. And in Central Arkansas, we're brimming with it. And that's the reason we started XZero Sports, to bring sports broadcast media coverage to all communities, not just the big ones. Learn more about our mission and our journey at XZeroSports.com.
At XZero Sports, we are the next generation of Arkansas sports. We've broken the boundaries set by TV and radio to offer a cost-free way to catch your favorite games from anywhere in the world. No paywalls, just sports. From local youth organizations to adult athletic leagues and everything in between, we're creating a world where all athletes can be heard. Follow our journey online at XZeroSports.com.
Do you want to relive the biggest moments from today's game? How about give the gift of sports with an audio copy of today's broadcast? They make great gifts and can ensure your athletes' memories last a lifetime. For more information, call Mark Oliver at 501-617-4106 or find us online at XZeroSports.com.
You're listening to XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports, broadcasting live worldwide at XZeroSports.com. Oh, yeah. Back here at ASU-Mid South in West Memphis, I'm Mark Oliver. He's Nathan Looper. And here, as we get set to start the second half of action, a 7-point ball game with the Greyhounds in the lead here. While we have a few minutes before the start of the second action, we'd like to remind you, if you know a student athlete, maybe in high school, who's looking to graduate soon and looking for a school to continue their college education and maybe even play basketball, National Park College, this men's team right here, open tryouts at Saturday, April 7th. The men will be trying out between 12:30 and 2:30. That's Saturday, April 7th. The women will be trying out too, 10 to noon on that same Saturday. If you're interested or know a student athlete who may be interested, or maybe you're a National Park student watching the broadcast back at home and be like, you know what, those guys look like they're having fun, I want a piece of that, contact Jason Hudnall today, Coach Hudnall, 501-760-4374, or you can drop him an email, jason.hudnell@np.edu. As we get set for the second half of action here, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into tonight's broadcast on XZero Sports and the following sponsors tonight. National Park Nighthawk Basketball is brought to you by Hot Springs Baptist Church, Child Care Aware, Diamond Gymnastics, Levi Physical Therapy, and the NPC Foundation. We're ready for basketball here. The Nighthawks have it to start things off, and they trail by 7. Let's see if that little locker room speech from Coach Hudnall got this team energized to where they need to be. Starting things off, Lowell Washington, long three coming down, won't fall. Rebound picked up by number 13, Trevor Banks. So the Greyhounds kicking it in down low. Banks goes up for the jam, misses, and Seth Duke comes up for the board here. So that's 3 dunks tonight, all misses for the Greyhounds. Long three coming the other way. That's a great answer by Clyde Ricks. He has 3 of those tonight, and the lead is down to 4.
5-point turnaround.
Down low come the Greyhounds. Randall kicks it out to Montgomery at the top of the key. Nothing going for Taranda Smith. Smith guarded by Quarter. He'll shuffle back over to Montgomery. Inside, there's an uncontested layup right there. Monty Randall puts it in for 2. And the lead is 6 points for the Greyhounds. 52-46, still anybody's ball game in this one. Lots of ball to be played, 18-48 in regulation here. Braylon Steen inside over to teammate Lowell Washington. Washington in traffic to Duke. Long three. Won't go. Here come the Greyhounds in transition. A shot is blocked by Quarter. Coughed up the rock. Lowell Washington comes up with it. Turns on the boosters. Behind the back. Quarter puts it up. Puts it in for 2. We'll see that one on Sports Center tonight. Great play from Washington to Quarter. 4-point game. Montgomery from downtown, long three, swish.
That's his second super long
He's done that
three-pointer.
many times tonight, Nathan. He can hit it from just about anywhere on the floor. Lead is 7 for the Greyhounds as they kick it out to Lowell Washington and Clyde Ricks. Looking to create some space. Ricks has been phenomenal from beyond the arc tonight. Braylon Steen wants his turn. Couple of big threes missed for the Nighthawks here early in the second half. D. Montgomery fields it down low to Randall. They'll wheel it around, and now a big move inside. KJ Patrick puts it in for 2. The lead shrunk down to 4. Now it's 9. And the Nighthawks are sent reeling, trying to get back into the swing of things here. Quarter looking for space as he's guarded by Smith. Inside, Braylon Steen, fadeaway jumper.
Good shot.
There's a bucket for Steen, and he needed that one badly. His shots haven't been falling the way he wanted them to tonight, but that can all start in a big turnaround right now.
Good job by Lowell.
Yeah, big play there. Seth Duke's got the rock coming the other way. There's a mismatch. Behind the back to Steen. He's got it. Steen can't make it fall. They're still scrumming for it down on the court, and it goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Greyhounds.
Several missed opportunities there for the Nighthawks.
Big break there for National Park College. Quarter set to inbound for National Park. 7-point game. He'll find Lowell Washington. Washington kicks it back out to Quarter. They'll slow things down near the top. Quarter drives in traffic, draws the foul. KJ Quarter goes to the line to shoot 2. Another big foul there. I believe they've got D. Montgomery on that one. No, they're going to charge number 13, Trevor Banks. That's his second personal. First foul of the second half. Quarter looking to capitalize. 16:40 remaining here in the second half. Quarter's first free throw, good. 10 points tonight for KJ Quarter. And he'll sink the second free throw to bring the lead back to 5. The Greyhounds looking for some magic here. They feed it in. It's knocked away by Quarter. Picked up by Duke. Here come the Nighthawks. Opening. Down low. Washington. The shot is up. And the shot is in. Great offense. You know, as soon as you saw that ball cross midcourt, Nathan, you just knew it was destined for pay dirt. Coming the other way. Wide open 3 won't fall for Smith. It's knocked out of bounds by Washington. But the Nighthawks really heating up here on the road. Trailing by as many as 10 in this one. Shrinking it back down to 3. They would love to have that lead back. It feels like forever since they were on top. The inbounds, Banks to Smith. Now inside, D. Montgomery. Long 3, he does it again. Just when the Nighthawks get within inches, D. Montgomery drains one from seemingly so far away on the court. Down, around the other way. Braylon Steen, big 3 won't go. And there's a foul. That one's charged against Banks. That'll be his third personal. So Trevor Banks has made a huge impact in tonight's game as the big man for the Greyhounds, but now number 13 has 3 fouls tonight. Looks like a replacement coming soon off the bench. Washington with the rock. Kicks it out to Quarter. They'll look for something new here. Quarter finds Seth Duke over at the top of the key. Now to Clyde Ricks. Ricks thought about the 3. Now a pull-up jumper from the paint.
Shot from Ricks.
Clyde Ricks. This young man has been on fire tonight.
I don't think he's missed.
He has been great on the floor. Usually known for his defense, really turning up that offense tonight. Montgomery nearly has the ball stripped away. He'll bring it home with a lay-in for 2. So the Nighthawks flirt with removing that lead, but the Greyhounds playing just enough to hold on. Duke down low has to cough it back up over to Washington. They'll start things over at the top of the key. Washington to Quarter at front and center. Quarter guarded by Banks, 13 on 13. Long 3, got it! Big bucket for KJ Quarter. 14:43 to play in regulation. It's a 3-point game. Tarandis Smith will take his opportunity for a 3. Rebound. Greyhounds. And Patrick will lose it on the jump ball. That's Lowell Washington getting a hand in down there. It stays with the Greyhounds. And now a substitution coming in, Weston Church, and a fresh 5 for the ASU-Mid South Greyhounds. So a big opportunity for the Nighthawks to capitalize on maybe some fresh legs. We see Cameron Rose. We see Shahid Hulk. Keyshawn Davis is back in alongside Jarrett Cole.
Gotta watch Keyshawn there in the middle.
Terica Smith rounds out the 5.
Steal.
Stolen away by Clyde Ricks. Ricks, mismatch, down to Church. Church, not enough time for a 3. They'll kick it out, though. Steen, unafraid, takes the 3. Off the rim, no good. Here come the Greyhounds, coming the other way. Cole trades off with Hulk at the top of the key. Inside, Keyshawn Davis. Shot is off the mark. KJ Quarter, big rebound. Here come the Nighthawks. 3-point game. Inside pass to Steen, can't control it. It's a turnover. The Hawks trying to ride with the momentum there, cough it away. 13:55 left. It's a 3-point game. Shahid Hulk to Cole. And now across the way, Terica Smith. They're just wheeling it around here. Pull-up jumper now. Beautiful shot by Cole. Won't fall. Rebound. Down low. A spin move and a put in. Who else? Keyshawn Davis. He makes a big play. His first points of the second half. 64-59. Clyde Ricks brings it home. He's going to go to the line. He's not done yet.
He has stepped up his game tonight for sure.
13 points for Clyde Ricks. He'll go to the line for the and one. He could bring this thing within 2. The Hawks choose to send Church, Steen, and Washington back on D. And one no good. Rebound, Cameron Rose. Here come the Greyhounds. 13-18 to play. As they thread it inside, Keyshawn Davis puts it in for the jam. That's the second dunk of the night by the Greyhounds, and the lead is 5. Clyde Ricks, a leader on the floor tonight for the boys in gray. Braylon Steen looks for a lane. He's blocked away out of bounds. Cameron Rose knocked it away. It stays with National Park College. 5-point game in this one. There's the inbounds to Washington. Threaded around. Steen on the inside to Washington. Turns, puts up a shot in traffic. Won't fall. There's Davis with the rebound. Here come the Greyhounds. Stolen away by Ricks, and he lays it in for 2. Clyde Ricks, are you kidding me? Impressive play out of number 4 tonight. Down low, Davis. Shot is up. Shot is good. If there's one thing consistent about the Greyhounds, it is that young man right there, Keyshawn Davis, the sophomore. Lead is 5. A chess match on the floor between each team. KJ Quarters taking his turn. Shot won't fall. Rebound, Terica Smith. Hulk brings it in down low. Cole's shot over to Rose. Won't go. Tipped in. Davis. And Davis is the first to bring his team to 70 tonight. It's 70-63. The lead is 7. Clyde Ricks isn't ready to give up yet. 11:50 to play here in the second half. Ricks inside Steen, a floater. Floats it up and in. 70-65. Coming the other way. Jump shot coming down. Terica Smith will sink it. It's 72-65. Little alley-oop pass coming the other way. Braylon Steen saves it. Clyde Ricks with the rock now. Inside Steen. Off the glass for 2. So Clyde Ricks picks up an assist there as he finds Steen. And once again, the lead is 5. Back and forth we go. Terica Smith. Inside, it's stolen away by Steen over to Quarter. Quarter, fast break opportunity, puts it up. He'll draw the foul. So KJ Quarter is going to go to the line. Another foul. That one is against number 11, Jarrett Cole. That's his 4th personal. So Cole in foul trouble. A replacement for him coming shortly. Looks like Terica Smith, or Taranda Smith, excuse me. Free throw from Quarter is good. It's a 4-point game. The Nighthawks are hanging right with them here on the road. The Greyhounds led by double digits at one point during this game. Quarter's second free throw, a heartbreaker, a near miss. And with a 4-point lead, here comes Shaheed Hulk and the ASU-Mid South Greyhounds. Inside, Davis, they floated in, and guess what? They went back to the playbook, and it worked. 74-68. And we've got a turnover here. Lowell Washington stepped over the baseline on the inbounds. And we've got a timeout down on the floor. Coach Hudnall wants a moment with his men. We'll take it with him. 10:49 remaining. It's 74-68. And we're back after this. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Here in Arkansas, our greatest resource isn't chicken or rice, cattle or cotton. It's youth. And in Central Arkansas, we're brimming with it. And that's the reason we started XZero Sports, to bring sports broadcast media coverage to all communities, not just the big ones. Learn more about our mission and our journey at XZeroSports.com. You're listening to XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports, broadcasting live worldwide at XZeroSports.com. Back here at the Doghouse alongside Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. Connor Martinez on camera this evening. 74-68, the Greyhounds lead. There's an errant pass. Davis able to control it. Davis now down low. It's knocked away, and it's going to go.
Oh, wow. They called a foul.
They call a foul on it. A late foul there. They're going to get KJ Quarter, I believe. And now going to the line to shoot two will be Keyshawn Davis. So Davis has done well from inside the paint. And now he's going to take his chance from the charity stripe here. 10:41 to play. Davis, first free throw on its way and good. 7-point lead for ASU-Mid South here, but the Nighthawks hanging right with him. Davis drains another one, and Nathan, I know he's got to be getting up there in points right now. 76-68. And here come the Hawks. Braylon Steen, pull-up jumper. Beautiful shot from number 24.
Good answer.
Coming the other way, Hulk down low finds Smith. And Terica Smith puts up a long three, drains it. The Nighthawks just getting picked apart on defense. They're able to answer back offensively, but a few defensive stops, and this could be a much different ball game at this point. 79-70. Jarvis Ricks into the front court for National Park. Finds Steen. Long three. Off the run of the rim, no good. Jarvis Ricks with a big board there as he went for the hustle to get it in. Under 10 minutes to play now. 9:53 exactly. 79-70. Quarter drives in traffic. Little floater, it's good. So KJ Quarter makes an impact there. Cuts the lead to 7. And now the Nighthawks looking to step up defensively here. Hawk down low, Smith. They'll wheel it around top of the key. Shaheed Hawk out for a long three. On its way, shot no good for Terica Smith. KJ Quarter stepped on the line. He's contesting it here, but it's not going to work. KJ Quarter shakes it off here. And it'll be Greyhounds basketball here. And KJ Quarter's got to be careful here.
Yeah.
To not draw a technical foul.
They're laughing about it, so I think it's going to be all right.
Davis inbounds, finds KJ Patrick. Inside, Keyshawn Davis, and he draws the foul. Braylon Steen goes down hard. He'll be signaled for the foul there, but Davis saw it coming and opted to just take the hit. Braylon Steen, I believe that's just his first personal. 9:24 remaining at 79-72. Keyshawn Davis at the line, one of the dangerous shooters for this Greyhounds team.
He's got 26 points on the night. Easily the biggest scorer for the Greyhounds.
He's been great so far in this one. While we have a moment, I'd like to say hello to everybody watching tonight on XZeroSports.com. Thank you so much for supporting these teams on the road. Very happy to have you with us along the journey tonight. Davis, free throw, up and good. A substitution off camera as Dean Montgomery is going to check in for Shaheed Hawk. It's 80-72. Davis awaiting his second attempt here. Perfect opportunity. He goes 2 for 2 there. The lead is 9 once again. Jarvis Ricks and the Nighthawks. There's Logan Willett who checked in during the break. They'll try to set something up offensively here. Willett kicked out Washington. Washington on the inside over 3 men, won't go. Rebound, Taranda Smith. And now here come the Greyhounds. They want to get this thing back to double digits. Keyshawn Davis, wide open 3, won't go, and Quarter's got the board. Jarvis Ricks into the front court, nearly loses it, hangs on. Ricks trades off with Quarter. Quarter pulls up, long 3, got it! KJ Quarter from downtown. That's a big bucket the Nighthawks needed there. Lead is 6. Smith feeds it in inside to Patrick. Now they'll wheel it around. Dean Montgomery nearly loses it. Throws it away. So now it'll be Nighthawks basketball. 8:30 remaining, and it's crunch time for this National Park team. Washington inbounds to Jarvis Ricks, and here come the Nighthawks. KJ Corder looking for some room off the screen. It collapsed on him. Corder kicks it out now to Washington. Ricks thought about a three. He'll go in, set his feet, put a shot up, and it's up and in for two. Jarvis Ricks, a big bucket. Once again, the lead down to just 4 points. A 5-0 run for the Nighthawks. Inside, KJ Patrick, a little floater, won't go. Collision for the rebound, and coming up with it, Davis. He'll draw the foul. Steen will be charged with it, but the shot is no good. So Keyshawn Davis goes to the line to shoot two.
Foul on Steen, his second. Team foul number 3 against the Nighthawks. Keyshawn Davis shoots two.
We just can't seem to get past that 4-point mark.
First free throw on its way from Davis is up and in. It's good. .756 to play here in the second. Second shot, good. Davis does it again. And now Steen finds Clyde Ricks. Corder, bounce pass over to Clyde Ricks. KJ Corder on the near wing. Ricks nearly loses it away, controls the rock, moves on in. There's Corder. Corder pulls up for three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound to Randus Smith. Here come the Greyhounds. 7:27 to play. Smith spins past Clyde Ricks, gets it low. Patrick sets his feet, gets it out now. D. Montgomery for three. Off the back of the rim, no good. KJ Corder with the rebound. Mismatch into the front court. Corder backs up and lets his team kind of catch up with him. KJ Corder finds Braylon Steen. Shot clock down to 10. Corder inside Washington. Now long three on its way. Braylon Steen in and out, no good. Willett's there to apply pressure. He's going to back off and go set up with his team here. Coming across the way, down low is Tarandis Smith, guarded by Washington and Willett.
Gotta watch Montgomery.
They gave that young man just a split second to put up a three, won't fall. Montgomery now holds onto the rock here. Inside, they'll thread it around here. Montgomery drives in from the free throw line. Pull up jumper, no good. Rebound KJ Corder. 6:15 to play. Corder drives in, little layup, puts the shot up, and a charge foul against Corder. Corder just shakes it off. That'll be the third foul for KJ Corder tonight. (83-77), the Greyhounds by 6. 6:14 to play in this one. Last time we saw these two teams in action, Nathan, it was a young season for the Nighthawks, and the score was a lot more lopsided than this. The Nighthawks have certainly improved against this team with a lot more experience under its belt this season. That is for certain.
Yeah, and you can look over here. You can see these banners on the wall. This is a good team. They championship last year, Region 2 for the JCA, so good showing for the Nighthawks.
Yeah, and this is the first time we've mentioned this tonight, but this Greyhounds team ranked nationally. So a foul down on the floor. They're going to signal the Nighthawks on this one here. Braylon Steen's going to pick up his third personal. 6:02 to play. And it'll be Greyhound basketball beneath their own basket. 83-77. It's ASU-Mid South by 6. And we've got a turnover. Stepping over the line, so that call went both ways tonight. As Willett gets it into Seth Duke. On the floor for the Nighthawks, Clyde Ricks, Braylon Steen, KJ Corder, Logan Willett, and Seth Duke. The Nighthawks desperately fighting to get that lead back. That one knocked out of bounds by Terica Smith, the sophomore. 5:48 to play here in the second half. Coach Hudnall opts to bring in Weston Church during the brief break there. Willett drives in, kicks it out to Clyde Ricks. Now Braylon Steen's going to settle for a pull-up jumper. There it is. Braylon Steen's been doing that very well tonight, Nathan.
Yeah, he's got 23 points now.
Leading the Nighthawks in scoring is Steen. And now the Greyhounds look to cushion that lead back. Once again, it's that elusive 4 points. Inside, Keyshawn Davis, and if they're going to do it with anybody, they're going to do it with that young man right there. A phenomenal night for Davis. He has 32 points. So here come the Nighthawks coming the other way. Willett in traffic, guarded by D. Montgomery. Kicked out to Clyde Ricks. Ricks drives in, pull-up jumper, won't go, tipped up, and a reach-in foul. And on this one,
I think that got Willett on that one.
Yeah, they're going to charge Weston Church on it. I don't think Church was anywhere near the play.
No, he wasn't.
I think they got the number wrong there. But regardless, that's the call. D. Montgomery into the front court for the Greyhounds. Inside, Patrick loses the ball away. It's saved inbounds, Clyde Ricks.
Good hustle.
Ricks, even though he's going to knock it back out of bounds, good hustle indeed. Playing really hard here late in the second half. 4:37 to play. Coach Hudnall's looking for a little more meat on the floor. He's going to give Braylon Steen a rest, and that young man has put out a great effort. So Washington replaces Steen. Here we go. Inbounds to Davis. Now Terica Smith, the ball knocked away. This time, no, it'll stay with the Greyhounds here. So they say last touch by Seth Duke.
They got 9 on the shot clock, so they're going to have to.
The lead is 6 for the Greyhounds. On the floor, Duke, Ricks, Washington, Willett, and Church for National Park. Inbounds to Smith. Shot clock down to 7 seconds.
Got to get on him.
Montgomery from beyond the arc turns, pulls it up, won't go. Last touched by a Greyhound, but they're going to say that Logan Willett got a hand on it. So it's a little bit of a tough call for National Park here. 4:23 to play, and ASU-Mid South maintains possession. Montgomery dribbles around onto the inside, posts up, blocked by Washington, out of bounds. So the ball stays with the Greyhounds yet again, but Washington coming in and making a big defensive stop.
Seems like they've had the ball for 10 minutes here.
It feels like it. Inbounds.
There goes Ricks again.
Knocked away by Clyde Ricks, and they're going to continue to play aggressive defense here. And there's a timeout. ASU-Mid South can't contend with it. They'll take a break. We'll take a break. 4:16 remaining. It's 85-79. The Nighthawks trail by 6. And this is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
Back here at ASU-Mid South alongside Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. A 6-point game with 4:16 remaining. The Nighthawks looking to hold a war of attrition here. Trying to keep the Greyhounds off the board. They've got to try to get that lead back. And there's a foul right there. They're going to charge Clyde Ricks with it there.
That's 4, I believe, on Clyde. No.
7th team foul for National Park. And now going to the line is going to be Tarandis Smith.
I guess that's 3 on Clyde.
Smith at the line. First free throw. On its way, good. 86-79. Braylon Steen's going to check back in. Weston Church takes a rest, as does Logan Willett. KJ quarterback in action too.
Coach Hudnall with his original starting 5.
Putting confidence in his team here late in the ball game. So a big free throw trip there for the Greyhounds. The lead is out to 8 again. KJ Quarter holds the rock near midcourt, trades off with Steen. National Park looking to get something going here. They thread it around on the perimeter. Looking to create space here is Quarter. Off the screen by Steen. Nothing going. They'll dish it off to Lowell Washington. Clyde Ricks reels in a cross-court pass. He steps out of bounds. That's a key turnover. 3:45 remaining. The Greyhounds looking to put their foot on the gas. Davis inbounds, finds Montgomery. D. Montgomery on the inside. Ball nearly knocked away. Down low, Patrick. And they'll thread it around here. Trying to keep the Greyhounds out on the perimeter. Force them to make a bad shot here. Long three. On its way. Off the mark. And the rebound pulled in by Seth Duke. So it's Nighthawks basketball. Cross-court pass finds Washington. Down low. Nowhere to go, though. Clyde Ricks at the top of the key finds Seth Duke. Duke in traffic finds Braylon Steen. Ricks, long three. Off the mark, no good. Keyshawn Davis with the rebound. 3 minutes on the clock. An 8-point lead for the Greyhounds. Pull-up jumper. Davis. That young man is on fire.
He does not miss.
It's back to a double-digit deficit for the Nighthawks. And time is not on their side. 2:43 to play. Clock is counting, and they need to get some offensive production here. Quarter nearly loses the rock, maintains possession here. Guarded heavily by Davis. 2:25 to play. Quarter settles for a long three.
What
Can't
a rebound
get it.
by Duke.
Duke with the board. Draws the foul. So that'll stop the clock. And Duke will go to the line for some key free throws here. An uphill battle for the Nighthawks here late in the second half. 2:21 left on the game clock. It's a 10-point deficit. Seth Duke looking to help right here. First free throw rolls in and out. A heartbreaker, no good. Substitution coming in for the Greyhounds here. Number 23, Monty Randall checks in. Terica Smith takes a seat. Duke, second attempt, up and good. It's 89-80. 2:20 to play. Montgomery dribbles across the front court for the Greyhounds. Kicked in, and there's a collision. And it's a blocking foul charged against Seth Duke. And we have an injured player,
Montgomery.
it appears. Young man for the Greyhounds, D. Montgomery, appears to be hurt on the play. Montgomery's going to go to the line for free throws. That's the first foul for Seth Duke tonight. 89-80, 2:10 to play. Montgomery kind of nursing his leg there. Puts the free throw up, and no good. So here come the Nighthawks in transition. Montgomery visibly not 100% as Quarter turns around, finds pay dirt, puts it in for two. Lead is 7, 89-82. Under 2 minutes to play. It's threaded in down low to KJ Patrick. Now kicked out Smith, and there's the inside to Davis. Inside. Little stutter step, a floater put up to Randa Smith for two. 91-82, 140 to play. Seth Duke into the front court, trades off with Braylon Steen. Steen inside, draws the foul. Keyshawn Davis picks up his second personal. 3 players for the Nighthawks in double figures tonight, Nathan. Braylon Steen with 23, KJ Quarter with 22, and Clyde Ricks with 15. Number 24 has 24 after he sinks that free throw there. Second one on its way, and good. 7-point lead for the Greyhounds. It's 91-84, 90 seconds remain.
Greyhounds going to try to run some clock.
Yeah, absolutely. Inside Smith. Going to bounce it out and away. They're going to force the Nighthawks to foul. They're going to have to.
They're going to find them.
It's not the spot that you want to be in, but it's your only chance. So inside, Smith puts a shot up. It won't fall. Rebound, Greyhounds. And it's blocked away. Braylon Steen charged with the foul. They're going to send Monty Randall to the line.
It's 4 on Braylon.
Yeah, Braylon Steen, the foul's racking up for him. 1:05 remaining. We've got a timeout down on the floor. We'll take it with them. 91-84. The Greyhounds with the lead. 1:05 remaining. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
Coming out of the timeout, it's 91-84, 1:05 remaining in the second half here. At the line will be ASU-Mid South Monty Randall, the sophomore. Braylon Steen has 4 fouls. Coming out of the timeout, Coach Hudnall opting for his main 5 here. Duke, Steen, Corder, Washington, and Clyde Ricks. Randall at the line. Free throw. In and out, no good. Here come the Nighthawks at the rebound. KJ Corder across the timeline. Now into the front court here. Time is not on their side. They've got to make some magic happen. KJ Corder is going to draw the foul. Foul is going to be charged against number 30, KJ Patrick.
Nighthawks will take all of these free throws with the time
they have to.
that they can.
They have to. 91-84, Corder's at the line. First free throw on its way, good. Lead down to 6 for the Greyhounds. 56.9 seconds left. Corder hits another one. Lead is 5. Here come the Nighthawks. Duke in hot pursuit of Smith. Looking for the reach in, trying to knock it away. Hanging on to it is Smith. 46 seconds and counting. Montgomery now near midcourt, guarded by Clyde Ricks. Clock down to 35 seconds. Shot clock down to 7. Montgomery drives in traffic. He draws the foul.
That's Braylon.
Braylon Steen is now fouled out of tonight's game. He'll finish with 25 points tonight. Weston Church, our featured Nighthawk player of the game, will come in to replace Braylon Steen. But D. Montgomery is the man at the line. And with 30.7 seconds remaining, this could be the opportunity to put the game away.
Nighthawks need them to miss at least 1 to keep this a 2-possession.
First free throw for Montgomery is good. 30.7 seconds remaining. Montgomery, second free throw, good. A 3-possession game. The Nighthawks need some magic. They'll start with Clyde Ricks, moving into the front court quickly. Finesse move, up and in. Clyde Ricks. That was a great possession. Montgomery coming the other way. 16 seconds left. The Nighthawks have to foul. Corder gets a hand in. 13.9 is where the clock is stopped. KJ Corder picks up his 4th personal. Taranda Smith is at the line shooting 2. It's a 5-point game. I will say this, Nathan, win or lose, these Nighthawks have played a nationally ranked team very tough tonight.
They sure have.
Smith, free throw, up and good. Still a 2-possession game here. The Nighthawks looking for a miss on this opportunity. Big free throw for Smith right here. Shot is up. Shot is good. 7-point lead. Clock rolling. The Nighthawks have to get it done quickly. Duke down low. He's blocked. Picked up by the Greyhounds, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington. 8.3 seconds left. Coach Hudnall's calling off the Dogs here. Montgomery's going to dribble it out, and that's going to be the final score of tonight's basketball game. Here on the road, National Park falls to ASU-Mid South. Your final score, 95-88. The Greyhounds win. We're back to wrap things up after this. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Hi, we're the new guy, and just like your athlete, we're looking to be the next rising star here in Arkansas. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/XZero Sports. Follow us on Twitter @XZero Sports, and together we can bring the next generation of Arkansas sports to the communities we all call home. Did you miss part of the broadcast? Do you like what you hear and want to share it with your friends? You can catch this broadcast in its entirety online at XZeroSports.com.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
Here in Arkansas, our greatest resource isn't chicken or rice, cattle or cotton. It's youth. And in Central Arkansas, we're brimming with it. And that's the reason we started XZero Sports, to bring sports broadcast media coverage to all communities, not just the big ones. Learn more about our mission and our journey at XZeroSports.com.
At XZero Sports, we are the next generation of Arkansas sports. We've broken the boundaries set by TV and radio to offer a cost-free way to catch your favorite games from anywhere in the world. No paywalls, just sports. From local youth organizations to adult athletic leagues and everything in between, we're creating a world where all athletes can be heard. Follow our journey online at XZeroSports.com.
Do you want to relive the biggest moments from today's game? How about give the gift of sports with an audio copy of today's broadcast? They make great gifts and can ensure your athletes' memories last a lifetime. For more information, call Mark Oliver at 501-617-4106 or find us online at XZeroSports.com.
You're listening to XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. Broadcasting live worldwide at XZeroSports.com. Oh, yeah.
Final score here from ASU-Mid South. The Greyhounds victorious over the National Park Nighthawks 95-88. We're rejoined by Nathan Looper. Nathan, it was a tough loss for the Nighthawks, but they really hung in there for most of the game. You know, back and forth starting things off, and I really don't think there's anything to be upset about with the performance tonight over such a nationally renowned team. I mean, like you said, you see the banners here in the gymnasium. The Nighthawks were tested tonight, and although they didn't pass the test, I think they gained a lot of great experience tonight.
Yeah, they did. And it shows. Like I said, they played this team first thing in the year, lost by 20-plus points. They come in here. This team's ranked, just moved up to, I think, 16th, 17th in the nation. And for a first-year team of guys that have never played together other than a couple, they came from a small town. I mean, just an amazing performance, and they have nothing to be ashamed of. Coach Hudnall, I know, probably had nothing but good things to say to them in the locker room because they put on a show tonight, and National Park College should be proud of them.
I know National Park had many players in double figures tonight, and a well job, you know, being down by as many, getting down by double figures, and then coming in. You know, I think about individuals like Clyde Ricks. who we haven't really seen shoot the three ball very much, and he did so very successfully tonight. Braylon Steen, his shot was a little bit cold early on, but he finally found his mark. And I like to see that in a player. I like to see them keep fighting and not just give up and say, you know what, tonight's not my night, I'm just going to hand it off. No, Braylon Steen kept with it and was able to finally get some production going and really get it in to get his team back in action here. And now we will be joined by the head coach of the National Park Nighthawks tonight, Coach Jason Hudnall. Coach, tough game tonight, certainly a physical ball game, and a tough loss here on the road against a very good Greyhounds team tonight.
They're tremendous. I mean, they're so athletic. They're so big. They're so athletic. I mean, they are ranked number 16 in the nation for a reason, and they've got some big goals set. They're really fighting. They want to get to the national tournament, and I think they've got a great shot of getting there, being one of the top 16 teams in the nation and go to that. But I'll tell you this, Mark, I mean, if that's the number 16 team in the nation, where are the Nighthawks? Where are the Nighthawks? If that's the number 16 team in the nation, we came into their house, and I feel like we gave them everything they wanted tonight. I could not be more proud of our kids' effort, of the heart that they played with. Man, we played hard. We played tremendously hard. Just on paper, we don't have a chance in this game. But we gave them everything they wanted tonight.
We talked about the previous meeting. Early in the season, these guys just kind of trying to get their feet under them. Double-digit loss, certainly against this team, much improved.
Absolutely.
Seeing a lot of great competition, a lot of great experience. Your young men are growing each and every game. And despite taking the loss tonight, me and Nathan were talking about it, I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of with this group here because they put forth a great effort. And, they're going to be taking it on the road for the rest of the season as it continues on. But give me a few players that you were really impressed with their play tonight.
We've got several. Clyde really came in and gave great effort. Just his quickness, able to get to the rim. KJ showed that he can definitely get to the rim with anybody in the nation. He was able to go around their man. Braylon struggled a little bit at times, but showed that he can score offensively. Lowell got in foul trouble early, but man, rebounded really well for us. Jarvis came in. Weston came in and gave just tremendous effort. I can't say enough of just how well Seth Duke really showed some leadership both on the floor and on the bench and in the locker room. Just the effort and the doing what I've asked him to do, leaving it all out there on the floor, playing with. I was as proud tonight with this loss as some of the wins we've had this year.
Tough game for sure, Coach, but the season is not done yet. Lots more basketball to be played, and we're in the midst of another road trip. On Saturday, the team's heading across the state into Oklahoma to take on Rhema. What are your thoughts on that matchup coming up?
That's going to be a great matchup. They play in that Christian league, that Christian association, and they're actually the defending national champion of that league. So we're gonna have we're gonna have a tough matchup right there. They're going to be really athletic. They're going to play smart. They're very well coached. But I'm excited. We'll bring all comers. And
Coach, one last thing before we let you go here. We've been talking about it on the broadcast this week. It's been great watching this team in its first year, but we're already thinking about what's next for this team, and that's the next generation of Nighthawks, the newcomers coming up. Open tryouts for the Nighthawks are Saturday, April 7th, and the men, if you're interested, if you're out there and you know a young man maybe in high school who's about to graduate and undecided on their college choice, or maybe even an NPC student that has thought about it, kind of waffled on it, and may want to give it a chance, Saturday, April 7th, the men try out 12:30 to 2:30. What else can you tell me about that?
It's going to be a great opportunity for somebody who wants to play at the collegiate level. I think games like tonight show that this is not just a rec league team. I mean, if you want to play college basketball, then there is a home for you, or could be a home for you at National Park College. We'd love for you to come out on April 7th, men and ladies. We're going to have tryouts for both teams and hope to really find some local talent.
Coach, thank you very much. Great effort tonight. Good luck for the rest of the trip, and go Nighthawks. Have a safe trip home.
Very good. Get them Hawks.
That was Coach Jason Hudnall of the National Park Nighthawks. Once again, your final score here tonight, the Nighthawks fall 95-88. Special thank you to Connor Martinez on camera tonight, doing a great job as always. We've been really high up in the sky here, and certainly have had our work cut out for us here today as well. Nathan, anybody you'd like to say hello to on the broadcast this evening?
To all my friends, family back home, co-workers. You should be proud of your team tonight. they came out here and played against a top-tier basketball team and have nothing to be ashamed of, and we're coming home.
Absolutely. Want to say hello to my lovely wife, the beautiful Mrs. Hannah Oliver, tuning in to tonight's broadcast back home in Hot Springs, and also my two wonderful children, Michael and Benjamin Oliver. Special thank you to our National Park Nighthawks basketball sponsors this evening: Hot Springs Baptist Church, Child Care Aware, Diamond Gymnastics, Levi Physical Therapy, and the NPC Foundation. And one last time, Nathan, that Nighthawk Club, if you're a business out there and you're like, I want to be a part of that, join the Nighthawk Club. Nathan has all the details for you.
Yeah, the Nighthawk Club, it's from the foundation, National Park College Foundation, and it's to help recruitment of student athletes, travel. We have these long road trips. We need money for that. Scholarships, facility enhancements, working on getting our gym better. There's two different levels of sponsorships. You can be an individual member for $50. You get free admission to all the home games and a Nighthawk swag t-shirt. Or you can be a corporate member for $500. Get your shirt, free admission to all home games, and your banner hung up in the NPC gym. For more information, visit np.edu/Nighthawks-club or call 501-760-4129 or the NPC Foundation. Just reach out to them.
Last but not least, thank you to all of you tuning into tonight's broadcast live on XZeroSports.com and on YouTube. You can catch the broadcast when it's uploaded to YouTube sometime tomorrow. Thank you so much for supporting us as we travel with the Nighthawks and these great men and women's teams. I'm Mark Oliver. This one's for the Nighthawks. They fall here on the road at ASU-Mid South 95-88. The Nighthawks back in action on Saturday at Rhema Bible College. We will not be broadcasting that game. We're back on the air Saturday the 24th for homecoming as National Park plays host to Champion Christian College. The rubber match, it's real, and we're excited for it just as much as you are. Thanks so much for supporting us. This is for the Nighthawks. Good night.